In today's video, we show you how to capture leads from people visiting your website, and not only that, the way you can provide value to your customers before they've even asked. So in today's demonstration, we show you how to get the email, get information from ChatGPT, generate a PDF document, and email that to your client. So stay tuned and let us see how this can benefit your business. So welcome back to our chatbot series. Today is really about showing you what you can do with the information that you've collected from your customers or the people who visit your website. So a couple of days ago, I showed how you can use a chatbot for your lead generation, and the key functionality I was demonstrating at the time was how a lead could visit your website, and then you'd have a form on your website that would help you collect information from that lead that you can use down the line to convert them to a lead that would end up paying you money and completing a purchase. But the key aspects to the chatbot solution and the lead generation solution is that you are providing value from the very first point of contact with your customer or potential customer. So just to recap, what the chatbot was designed to do was welcome the guest to your website or the touch point, and then filter the customer through different routes and different workflows depending on the answers that they give. So the green path is what I've demonstrated already, and I'm going to extend this functionality to show you more things that you can do with a customer after you've collected their initial personal details. So this hypothetical situation demonstrates a customer who's come and your chatbot has asked them a question as to what they're interested in. And the first question would be, what's your interest? Are you interested in sales or rentals? So if you can imagine somebody phones up your estate agency, the first question they typically get asked is, are you interested in rentals or sales? So that's what's driving how this track has been designed and implemented. So we say sales, we collect their personal information. The area of interest is really to identify where they want to purchase, what areas they want to purchase from. We'll do client type, we'll gather their budget. As you know, the budget is important, so that helps you determine the information you'd send to them down the line. So what property range or what price range you'd be sending to them in emails. So we've also identified they're a first-time buyer and not an investor. And then I find out if they have a lawyer and if they've got their finance in place. Then we'll ask them if they would want us to refer a lawyer or refer a mortgage broker to them. So at this stage, you're starting to prep them for generating income and generating revenue. But the value you're giving them now at this point is that you're able to provide them with a solicitor that can guide them through the process of the purchase, and you're able to provide them with a broker that can help them raise the finance. And then you find out how close they are to moving. That's why you'd ask them when moving. And if it's close, then you know they're pretty much ready, and then you combine the answer to that question with the other ones. But the key aspects we want to look at today are, firstly, we want to generate some information via ChatGPT in an automated fashion. So there's no manual step here for you. So automatically we go to ChatGPT and the AI to make sure we're able to get information that's specific to the area that they're looking at. And once that information is collected, we pass that into a module that will create a PDF from the information that ChatGPT has provided. And then we pass that information into our email, but we save it in the draft section so that you can go and have a look at the email, have a look at the PDF, and then if you're happy, you can send it off. You just click send. Then these two steps here, I've added Airtable. Airtable is a bit like Google Sheets, but this one's online and has more functionality that you can work with from an automated standpoint. And then the final one is Slack. I send an information to Slack, and that notification that goes to Slack is for you to know that an email has been created, so you have a potential lead with whom you can make contact. So without further ado, let's go to the automation bit. So for the benefit of time, I've already collected all that information via chatbot. So that's what's happening here. So the information that the chatbot will produce, this is actually the conversational design canvas. So the information that's generated from your chatbot would fill in these specific touch points. So if we look at this one, let's call this Steve. Let's change the name a bit. Tester 1, 2, 3, and then collected the email, the phone number, the service type. Milton Keynes is the area of interest. They're first-time buyer, has solicitor, finance, 2 months moving, refer broker, refer that, and then their budget. Let's change this to 450 or 465, for instance. What's that? 4 million. Oh yeah. Okay, 465, and then we click generate. So generating now gives us a 200 status. Clearly, if this were a chatbot on your website, this is not what they'll see. They'll see a message thanking them for the information they've provided. So let's go to the automation and see what's happening. So the automation is currently running. So I have this spinning here, and we're now at the stage of generating the PDF, and that's completed, and that's gone off and sent a message to Slack, and it's already gone into Airtables at this point. So the automation has done what we want. So let's validate that this has actually happened. So let's go to Google Sheets. Yes, if you recall, it was Steve, tester 1, 2, 3. So that's it. That's the row here. So you have their email address here. So all it takes now is for somebody within your organization to perhaps reach out to them if they be completing if their completion time is short. If not, you can channel them to the nurturing work stream, and they'll receive emails and the like. So this is the sheet. Now let's look at what's this. This is Airtable. Okay, so Airtable. Do I need to refresh this? Yeah, so that's Steve, tester 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. So yeah, this is it right here, 465. Yes, so it's updated. So this is it in Airtable. So Airtable is really a very powerful tool for onward automation. And we can look at different things that Airtable will help you with. Now, if we then look at our Gmail, look at the email that's been pre-prepared. Yes, in the final one, I'll probably put the email address there automatically, so all you have to do is click send. So that's something that can be done later. But look here, look at the attachment. Let's look at the attachment. Okay, so it's giving us the link to the page. Okay, so this is the document that was generated. Let's see what that gives us. Right, so gives us here, so Steve tester 1, 2, 3. There's your estate agency. This is what it's generated. So this is generated from a template. That's the name of the agent themselves, the buying process. So here it's provided us with the information for that's useful to the buyer. So we can always enhance the formatting so that it looks much better. But you can see here it's captured the budget, and it's giving information here about the whole purchase process in 7 steps, and that's all part of the prompt that was provided to the to ChatGPT. So that's the document there. So that's really it. So if you think about the solution here, it's extremely powerful. It's also possible to get the attachment populated in the PDF format rather than giving you the link to the document, if that's what you'd prefer, and it probably makes sense to do that. So the options are endless. All that's limited by this is your imagination. So provided you're able to come up with potential use cases and different things that you want to do, you can reach out to us and we'll help you develop something and develop something that's bespoke to your organization. So the last thing to do now is to have a look at Slack and see what's happened with Slack. That's not Slack, there's Slack here. And there you go. So just right at the bottom here, we've got, you have new mail, check to validate and approve for Steve Tester 123. And that's it. Very, very simple and straightforward once it's built and developed. So that's what I wanted to demonstrate today. It's been a good journey, and there is more to come. We'll look at other types of solutions that can build into this whole workflow, and we can improve it as we go. So do reach out to us if you have any questions or if you need any guidance for in terms of implementing it yourself. I can also share the template with you if you're interested. So until next time, keep winning, and thank you for watching.